Chapter 5 ITIL Management Practices. Chapter Contents. Find out 1. Continual improvement. Second, information security management. Third, relationship management. Fourth, supplier management. Fifth, change enablement. Sixth, incident management. Seventh, ITSM management. Eighth, monitoring and event management. Ninth, problem management. 10th, release management. 11th, service configure management. 12th, service desk. 13th, service level management. 14th, service request management. 15th, deployment management. ITIL management practices. In ITIL, management practices is a set of organizational resources designed for performing work or accomplishing an objective. The origin of the practices are as follows. General management practices has been adapted for service management from general business management domains. Service management practices have been developed in service management and ITSM industries. Technical management practices has been adapted from technology management domains for service management, proposed by expanding or shifting their focus from technology solutions to IT services. Continual improvement, information security management, relationship management, supplier management, change enablement, incident management, problem management, service desk, service level management, service request management, deployment management. Continual improvement. The purpose of the continual improvement practices is to align organization's practices and services within changing business needs through the ongoing improvement of product, services, and practices, or any element involved in the management of product and services. Continual improvement is everyone's responsibility. In every step of improvement, you should consider focus on value guiding principle when planning continual improvement. Organizations should always develop competencies in methodologies and techniques that will meet their needs. Most organizations adopt continual improvement by selecting a few key methods for the types of improvement that the organization handles. Training and other enablement assistance should be provided to staff members to help them feel prepared to continual improvement. There should at least be a small team dedicated full-time to leading continual improvement efforts and advocating the practice across the organization. This team can serve as coordinators, guides, and mentors. Continual Improvement Register (CIR) is a database or structured document used to track and manage improvement ideas from identification through final action. Some organizations can have more than one CIR, while other organizations can maintain a single master CIR, but segment how it is used and by whom and at a more granular level. Continual Improvement Register (CIR) should be reprioritized as ideas are documented. Continual improvement, general management practices. Key activities that are part of continual improvement practices include encouraging continual improvement across the organization, securing time and budget for continual improvement, identifying and logging improvement opportunities, assessing and prioritizing improvement opportunities, making business cases for improvement actions, planning and implementing improvements, measuring and evaluating improvement results, coordinating improvement activities across the organization. The purpose of the information security management, general management practices. The purpose of the information security management practices is protect the information needed by the organization to conduct its businesses. This includes understanding and managing risks to the confidential, integrity, and availability CIA information, as well as other aspects of information security, such as identification, ensuring someone is who they claim to be, and repudiation, ensuring that someone cannot deny that they took an action. The purpose of the relationship management practices is to establish and nurture the links between the organizations and its stakeholders at strategic and tactical level. It includes the identification, analysis, monitoring, and continual improvement of relationships with and between stakeholders. The purpose of supplier management practices is to ensure that the organization's suppliers and their performances are managed appropriately to support the seamless provision of quality products and services. This including creating more collaborative relationships with the key suppliers to uncover and realize new value and reduce the risk of failure. Change enablement. The purpose of the change enablement practice is to maximize the number of successful services and product changes by ensuring that risks have been properly assessed, authorizing changes to proceed, and managing the changing schedule. Change the addition, modification, or removal, or anything that could have a direct or indirect effect on service. The scope of the change enablement is defined by each organization. It will typically include all IT infrastructure, applications, documentations, processes, supplier relationships, and anything else that might directly or indirectly impact our product or service. It is important to distinguish change enablement from the organization change management. Organizational change management manages the people's aspects of changes to ensure that improvement and organizational transformation initiatives are implemented successfully. Change enablement is usually focused on the change in products and services. Change enablement must balance the need to make beneficial changes that will deliver additional value with the need to protect customers and the user from the adverse effect of changes. All changes should be assessed by people who are able to understand the risks and the expected benefits. The changes must then be authorized before they are deployed. This assessment should not be introduced unnecessary delays. Change authority, the person or group who authorizes a change. This is essential that the correct change authority is assigned to each type of change to ensure that change enablement is both effective and efficient. Change types. Standard changes. These are low risk, pre-authorized changes that are well understood and fully documented, and can be implemented without needing additional authorization. They are often initiated as a service request but may also be operation changes. When the procedure for the standard change is created and modified, there should be full risk assessment and authorization as for any other changes. This risk assessment does not need to be repeated each time the standard change is implemented. It only needs to be done if there is a modification to the ways it is carried out. Change enabled service continuous. Change types. Normal changes. These are changes that need to be scheduled, assessed, and authorized following a process. Change models based on the types of change determines the roles of assessment and authorization. Some normal changes are low risk, and changes authority for these is usually someone who can make rapid decisions, often using automation to speed up the change. Other normal changes are very major, and the change authority could be as high as the management board or equivalent. Initiatives of normal change is triggered by the creation of change requests here. Change types. Emergency changes. These are changes that must be implemented as soon as possible. For example, to resolve an incident or implement a security patch, emerging changes are not included in a change schedule.